I want to tell you a story that really demonstrates, I think, very well why is there 100% willingness to benefit, is there 100% personal responsibility, why these questions are valuable, and what we need to do when the answer is no. I once had a wee girl brought into me, like intervention type, brought in by her family and her bloke, because she was the sweetest, most wonderful girl 3 weeks out of the month, and the 4th week she was demon incarnate and would like chuck chairs and break windows and lose jobs, and like it was hardcore. So her family brought her to me and said, please.
Was this a random week a month or just when she had PMS?
No, solely when she was menstruating.
Okay.
Yeah, this was a PMS thing. So, and I said to her, do you want to get, oh yeah, sure I do. Percentage of willingness to benefit from the work? 0. 0. Now, I could have gone more, sorry, I can't work with you until it's 100%. But that wouldn't really have been very kind. And neither would have been correcting the PMS. Who can tell me why?
Not me.
It was serving. It was serving its purpose
What was its purpose?
It was just an excuse for her.
for her behavior.
It's not a creation.
Oh, very close.
Rather than taking responsibility and getting in control, well, getting herself. I don't know. Forget it.
She couldn't.
She
No,
didn't
no,
know
you're
how.
close. You're close.
All right. Rather than
So
getting herself
here's-
focused and centered, she used that as an excuse to lash out for whatever other reasons she really was angry about, and she'd always blame it on the PMS, and it was her reason. And she didn't want to change it because that was her way to get attention, us as well.
You nearly nailed it.
Okay, well,
That was
close.
absolutely excellent.
It's a cover.
It's a cover?
The PMS is an excuse for
Right,
expressing her anger. So why
You can
express
be
her anger
less
without
than
saying
one.
what she's angry
1
about?
week out of the month, you can be a
Exactly.
bitch.
Yeah.
Exactly. You've all of it got it nailed. Now, but with this wee girl, it was so severe.
Oh man.
See, what happened was that she didn't believe that it was okay for her to be anything other than perfect the whole entire time. So she would be absolutely perfect
Wow.
for 3 weeks of the month. And then the body would go, okay, now, no.
I know, because she knew
And
she
she
couldn't be
would release
perfect.
all of it in that week. If I had corrected that PMS, I would have killed her. Because she would have had no way of expressing what it was that she needed to express. And
It's the way she decompressed.
exactly, exactly.
Became her way of coping with it.
Exactly. So the goal then was to find out what it is that she's getting from being a psycho a week out of the month, and find a way to give her that, what she needs, without the behaviour that was turning everybody in her whole life into trash. Until we found out that and brought her on board with a willingness, nothing could be done. So basically it was just a matter of giving her communication skills, teaching her that it was okay for her to be her and how to speak her mind right throughout the month, so it dispersed. And then her willingness was up, because otherwise this was her body's survival mechanism. You can't take away somebody's crutch. Who am I going to be without it? That's a really valid question. That was the biggest reason that I couldn't get well for a long time. I had no concept at all. Who would I be if I could function?
Right.
If you've been in pain for so long, who would I be without the pain? You can't conceive of it. What you can conceive and believe you can achieve, but if you can't conceive of it and have trouble believing it, it's hard.
I got used to being a patient for a long time. I had 10 major surgeries and illnesses, and I just got used to it.
Right. And so we forget what's normal. We forget what our bodies can achieve. So those 3 questions: is there any reason not to work with that person? Is there 100% willingness to benefit from the healing? Is there 100% willingness to take full personal responsibility for the healing? These 3 questions will cover your ass. Thanks, Lily.
Why does it take 4 women with